Do we have copy? We go on in 5.
Writers want union.
Oh, thank you, Anna. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Acting Out with Tanya. My name is Tanya Linette Smith, and I am an acting coach here in Los Angeles, California. So, you might notice I'm really red and shiny today, right? I spent a lot of time in the sun, and so taking care of my skin, I get some skin treatments, and sometimes it makes me look really, really red. So at first I was like, well, I can't do a video. We're gonna have to skip a week or something. I mean, I can't have anyone seeing me like this. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. If the motivation for me doing these videos is to give you as much advice and feedback and examples as possible, then me not doing it because I'm a little red or something like that kind of isn't an integrity, right? From what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to leave that alone, and I am here for you, and I'm doing the video. I'm going to try to give you as much information as possible. So I hope you're not distracted by the redness. Okay. So the first thing that I want to talk about is motivation, right? And belief in yourself. Now, it doesn't matter how many lessons I give you. I could teach you about monologues. I could teach you about character development, scene work. I could give you feedback on how to get representation. What about your reels? I can give you all of that, and I will in all the episodes to come. But if you don't have the strength inside of you to begin, then none of that is going to matter. Now, this isn't just for people that are just starting out. This is for people that are established. You know, maybe that person, you've been doing films, you've been doing television, everything is working out, and then you've decided maybe you want to write a script or you want to direct, but the motivation and the belief in yourself is challenging you and coming up for you so you don't begin, right? So this goes for everyone. Let me just talk to you about my own experience. When I started coaching, I was scared. I was absolutely terrified. I was like, who's gonna listen to me? I have one of those personalities, you either love me or you hate me. And what do I have to say? How am I even important? And then one day I was talking to a friend of mine who told me a story. And he gave me some examples. Now, the examples that my friend gave to me is going to be different than what I'm going to say to you, but it's the same thing, okay? So my favorite quote is, what he said to me is, if not now, then when, right? If not now, right now, then when? So we make excuses in our life, excuses of why we don't do this, or why we do this, or why we don't begin, all these excuses. Now here's the thing, you hear the word excuse and you think, oh, well, that's someone who's not serious. They're making excuses, or it's like it's a bad thing, right? I'm here to say that's not true. It's just an excuse. If you were flying on a plane somewhere and someone wanted you to help them move, your excuse would be, well, I'm on a plane, right? Like, don't they have that little texting thing like on Delta or something? Right? You're on a plane. You can't do it. It's an excuse. That's all it is. When you put something off, you have an excuse and you put it off, or you don't begin or you don't start, fine. But how long are you going to put it off? That's the thing. How long is that excuse going to dictate your dreams? I'm going to give you an example for the purpose of what we're doing here. It's going to be related to acting, okay? So you come to LA, you want to be an actor more than anything, and you come here and you need to start auditioning and booking jobs. Now, what do you need in order to start auditioning for work? What do you need? Representation, right? So you need representation so that you could start your dream. They can start sending you out, you could start your dream, okay? Now, what does that representation need in order to even know who you are? Headshots, right? So once you get your headshots, then you could get that representation and they can send you out and you could start your dream, right? Now, here's the thing about headshots. They're going to be really important, right? It's basically your calling card. That's what people know about you is your headshot. So it needs to look like you, and And you need to feel pretty good about it, and so does your representation, right? So before you spend that money and that time and you get those headshots, you may, maybe you're like not comfortable with a couple of things, right? Okay, so let's just say, because everyone can relate to this, let's say it's your physique. So let's just say for you, you're like, I think I might want to lose my little gut right here. I want to lose like 5 pounds or something. So you go, okay. So basically, once I lose those 5 pounds, then I can get the headshots, and then I can get representation and start my career, and they can send me out, right? Okay. So once you do that, now, how are you going to do that, right? How are you going to go ahead and lose these 5 pounds that are like really in the way? You think, I want to join a gym. I want to join a gym. I have lots of options in a gym. I can take the classes. I can get on the treadmill. I can get on the elliptical. I can listen to music. I can watch all the cute people go by, right? I want to go to a gym. Okay? So once you join that gym, then you can lose those 5 pounds. Then you could take those headshots, and then you can get representation, and they could send you out and you could start your career, right? If not now, then when? Not now. When I do this, then I get that. So here's the thing. Gyms are expensive. They cost money. So now you need the money so that you can join the gym, so that you could lose the weight, so that you could take the headshots, so that you can get representation and start your career. Money, money, money. You need a job, right? But not just any job. No, you need a job that's flexible, a job that can handle your lifestyle. If you need to go on an audition, they're going to let you go, right? You need that kind of job. So you need the right job. So once I get the right job, I can make the money, so I can join the gym, so I can lose the weight, so that I can get the headshots and get the representation and start my career. So you need a special job. But now you have your relationships, right? You might have your parents, your friends. Some people might be like really supportive, and some people not so supportive. They think, what are you doing? And some people, they're cautious. And I can understand that as a parent, oh my God, my kid wants to go into this thing. And I can understand that. So let's just say it's your mom. Okay, let's just, for the purpose of this. And your mom says, honey, I think you're talented and I love you and I think you're amazing. Why don't you get a job and give up on the acting and save up money for like 5 years, and then you could take that money and you can get your rent and pay rent and do that, and then you could start. So if not now, then when? Right? If not now, then when? How long is that when going to be? So now you have to deal with your relationships, get on the same page over here and figure out some things that everyone is happy with, right? So you need to deal with your relationships, so you can get the right job, so you can make the money, so you can join the gym, so that you can lose the weight, so that you can get the headshots, and so that you can get that representation and start your career. If not now, then when? And I can guarantee right over here, right around the place where we're talking about relationships, there's going to be a whole stack of other reasons about why you can't start. If not now, then when? You have to begin. You have to begin. There are always going to be excuses. Believe me, and it is scary. I totally get it. It's exciting and it's amazing and it's wonderful and it's scary because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. And you are going to fail. You are going to fail. How wonderful. Because that's how you learn. That's how you get to know if this is what you want or not. You have to begin. So I don't want to hear about the stuff, well, I live in a small town and there's no acting classes there. So obviously you're watching me right now, so you have access to something. Then watch YouTube videos, read books, start a little class with all your friends and stuff and hang out in your living room and just do monologues and scenes. There is a way. You cannot give up. You find your path. You can ask me all the questions that you want. All the questions that you want, and I will answer to the best of my ability. But before anything, before you watch any other episodes, make a decision to begin. Just begin. So that's it. I want the best for you. And I can't wait to see you on our next episode. I'll see you later. Acting out.